Hey, it's Neville here, and I want to share something uplifting with you. And that is, more and more people I know have jobs that just 30 years ago simply did not exist or would be considered super dumb. For example, people are professional YouTubers now. 30 years ago, that wouldn't exist. I mean, the video distributions and recording capabilities that we have now aren't even around back then. So that wouldn't be a thing. Let's say a blogger, they would barely know what a blog is back then. They barely know what the internet is. That is a totally new thing that so many people do now that just 30 years ago did not exist. What about someone who makes funny TikTok videos? They wouldn't know what TikTok is. They wouldn't know what a phone is. They wouldn't know what social media is. These are all new things. Or what about a podcaster? They would be like, wait, someone talks on the radio, like an AM radio talk show host? They wouldn't know what podcasting is. A newsletter writer, they would think this was only for newspapers or something. Or what about professional nomad? There's so many people that go around traveling the world and posting their photos on Instagram and blogging and things like that. And that's a real career. Before, they'd be like, wait, this person doesn't have a job? Like, how do they operate? What do you mean they don't have a job? So the distribution power of the internet has allowed people to become like these one-person media companies. And they could then use that platform to parlay into bigger things. So for example, let's say someone does want to be a professional nomad and they go around the world talking about their exploits and how they make money on the side while they freelance. Well, that person can build a big platform on Instagram, on their blog, on YouTube, all the different platforms, and eventually parlay that into bigger things. Like maybe they could build a piece of software related to that industry, or they could become an investor in different hostels or hotels or travel websites. Or they become a promoter of these things and take affiliate revenue. Or they could start a real media company based around this. They could start a consulting firm based around this. They could start an agency that does this for other places. So the point I'm trying to make is that people now get to do more and more of what they love doing thanks to the internet. So you can kind of take, like, imagine a Venn diagram of your expertise and your interests on the other side. And in the middle, you can smash those together and build something that coordinates with your expertise and your interests. That means you get to do more of what you love as your work. So one of the things I've seen a lot of people do is they sell a small digital product around this. So, I mean, you can make a small digital product that you can sell while you sleep. That's the concept I always talk about. Sell while you sleep. And there's a bunch of different things that you can sell while you sleep. You can sell a small ebook. You can sell a set of videos. You can sell Excel or Google spreadsheet templates. You can sell access to a document. Like, let's say you have a big list of freelancers you commonly use. I've seen people sell access to their document of that for $100. You can sell access to Photoshop templates, crocheting patterns, printable board games, presentation templates, pitch decks, basically stuff that you can sell or stuff that you do all the time or use, templates, systems. You can sell that as a small digital product, and it's kind of related to what you already do and what you love doing. So one thing to do is maybe take an exercise of what you're good at and what you're interested in. And that way you can also participate in this digital economy doing kind of more of what you love. So ask yourself a couple of these questions if you ever want to create a small digital product for yourself or kind of merge your work life with your fun life. So here's some examples to get you going. What do people come to you for advice on all the time? Is there a specific area that people come to you advice for all the time? Let's say you're a real estate agent. People ask you how to buy a house in the city you live in. Well, what if you created a small guide they can sell for $10 about that? Is that something you could do? Or what about your academic or professional background? Are you a computer scientist? Or are you into microbiology or something like that? Is there something that people commonly ask you in those fields that you can sell as a small product? Like maybe a template on how you run microbiology experiments or something like that. Or what do you spend more time on than most people? What hobbies do you have that people ask you about? That could be parlayed into some sort of business. Or what have you posted on social media that gets a lot of attention? Sometimes there's something that you post that gets way more attention than any other topic, and that can be something interesting that people come to you for. The other thing is, what are you interested in? So here's some examples to get you going also. What do you like to nerd out on? You know, like some people really like to nerd out on technology and video and cameras. And those people in the past were just dorks that liked photography. But now those people make videos and post them on YouTube to show everyone how to use a certain type of camera lens. And those people can make a tremendous amount of money through affiliate income. Or what's a subject that you could talk for hours and hours about? I mean, are you really, really, really into sports? Well, what if you started a small sports newsletter where you talk about who you think is going to win the next game? Well, other sports fans could sign up or see what you say and follow along. You could build a following. You could even make a subscription product out of that. Or what's a really strong opinion you have? For example, I want to die when I'm 85 years old. And I wrote a small little book that I self-published on Amazon called You're Gonna Die. And I sold a bunch of copies on it. And that has nothing to do with business. It's just a strong opinion I have. And I thought I would just share it if anyone wanted to hear it and sell it as a $5 book. So I would say pretend there's no money involved. What's something that you would do for free and be happy doing it? For me, back in the day when I was a youngster, I liked building websites. I don't know why, I just love spending time online and building websites and using Photoshop. And sure enough, I parlayed that into a career. So the cool thing about the internet is now you can really become like a one-person media company. You can take the things that you naturally love and parlay that into careers. So I think that's super cool that 30 years ago, all these things didn't exist. So I know we're all afraid of like technology taking our jobs, but in reality, technology has allowed us to get away from doing all the dumb stuff that we don't want to do, and it just automates all those simple tasks. So we, the humans, can focus on more fun stuff that we love doing. So I would encourage you that if you want to do something that you love, try to think of what your expertise are, what your interests are, and try to marry that into a product that you can sell. My name is Neville Medora. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon. And I hope you visit copywritingcourse.com. We actually help a lot of people with stuff like this. So inside the copywriting course, people think we're just like, marking up their copy with spelling mistakes and grammar. No, not really. Actually, what we're doing is most of these people are business owners who have products that they sell. And we help them optimize every page, every email, every piece of content they put out so they can sell more of their products. That's what we do. And if you're interested in that, I'd hope you go to copywritingcourse.com and sign up for a subscription. And myself and other copywriters will take a look at all your stuff and optimize the hell out of it. And maybe even make a couple of friends along the way. Hope to see you inside. Bye.